those R's and S boys are no good.
YouTube, what's good? Welcome back. Hey, look, I told you once I got set up and I got y'all all caught up, I was gonna start hitting y'all with some full videos so y'all can start seeing everything in full effect. So we can and plus I can start giving y'all longer videos. Because me personally, I like longer videos when I be watching videos. So this right here, we got coming up. We got the Twins. All right. I accidentally pressed play game anyway. But, hey, look. We're going to just jump right in. Now, I'm going to be real. I haven't played this game in a minute. So this right here, this is going to be fun.
And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. Now it's going to be Thomas Hines. Singing, even casual fans have heard this guy's name. Of course, he's the rare major leaguer who both pitches and hits. I mean, you're talking about a rarity both historically and in the modern game.
Yeah, and you don't have to be Babe Ruth or Shohei Ohtani for this to be impressive. He's proved his tremendous talent by taking the two-way role this far.
That's a good time, though.
He was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it.
I just didn't place it where I wanted it.
Welcome back.
Look at that.
Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well.
Yes, we have. 8 of 2. All right, top of the 4. All right, let's get it.
Castellano back to work. That missed by a lot. Ball 1.
I don't like that. That was
And there's a foul ball.
You lucky. You lucky. I could have did something special with that one too.
Ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
That one fouled off. 2-2.
Oh my goodness! And he only pitching 10 in the top of the 4th. Damn, ain't nobody been able to do nothing. I got bailed.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Well struck right field.
Come on. It might be early.
And it's off the top of the wall. Throws to second. And he's out. Trying for 2.
I'm out.
Gotta love the hustle and the attitude there to try to stretch that single into a double, but unfortunately thrown out at second base. He was so close to being in scoring position.
I'm slow.
Back in target field. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And here is Thomas Hines.
Oh. I saw.
Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Flip to the pitcher is in time, and they do get the out.
This is what it's all about on that right side of the diamond when you've got the first baseman involved and the pitcher as well. First baseman does a great job, knocks the ball down, gets away from a little bit, doesn't panic. The pitcher's exactly where he's supposed to be. Nice feed and a nice play for the out.
This is my moment.
Swinging a foul out of play.
Hey, look, I take those pitches too. Cause you still hit them bitches out. But I gotta be smart though.
Man at second. Not even close there. And the count is 1-1.
Come on. Give me something.
And he gets that fastball by him upstairs.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had fooled.
Oh shit. We're not going to talk about that. We're not going to.
And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days. You would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
And the kind of game you'd like to avoid.
I saw it like fuck. That was the warm up. All right. First game back in a minute. I have to do better. I had 20 skill points that I didn't spend. I will be. I'm gonna see what I can put them on. I already got enough. I got enough. Let's see. So yeah, we pretty much smacked them. We won that series 2-2. We could have swept them, but I played like trash just now. All right. Contact up. Come on with it now. All right. We're going back to Detroit. Well, well, not back to, but we playing Detroit again. All right, let's see. Will I be on the mound? Yeah. All right, no, I'm not pitching. All right. Center field. All right. Now let me focus. Let me get it together. I ain't played in a minute.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. MLB The Show has action out of the AL Central. It's the Detroit Tigers taking on the Cleveland Guardians. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Ready to go now? Now here is Colton Keith. Chris, has been a good year for him, having already set a new career high for RBIs in a season. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field.
Wow. So important to get into the fielding position after you deliver that baseball. That is a scary one.
Center fielding,
Watch
they used
your
to have me
lips.
doing a lot last year. I remember I used to have to steal home
Two
runs,
outs, runner at first.
do crazy
So in now
shit.
for
Now
Cleveland,
it's just
Thomas Hines.
round balls.
And Cleveland on top
They don't
1-0.
even really much hit flies for real no more. All right, we up 1.
Swing and a miss at a slider.
Point where you have to commit to
I
what
gotta
you
get
think
my
you
timing
see,
right. I'm
and
swinging
he
too
guessed
early.
wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Swing and a pop off. And that is that.
That's ugly.
A run on
so
2 hit. Colt Keith up now for the Tigers. 1 out,
dog.
bases empty.
I'm getting carried.
Swing and a base hit.
I'll throw it more accurate this time. First time was buns.
Now batting, the center fielder, Thomas Hines.
Come on, let's get a hit. My bat average is
And the
terrible.
first pitch is drilled in the air.
I'm
out to
swinging
center.
at everything. I need
Snags
to
it for the
relax.
second
Oh
out.
my God. I need to relax.
Now batting, catcher,
Nobody out. Runner at first.
center fielder, Thomas.
Hines, just 21 years old. And his last 10 games stand out. He's homered in 4 of them.
I'm looking like trash right now.
Swing and a foul back.
that
That's
was a
out of
good
play.
one.
You know, these Guardians, with the quality of their bats in this one, it's been fun
I'm
getting a
not
chance to see
seeing the
them
ball
go
well
right
right now.
It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
There we
And
go.
there's a rocket into the
There we
outfield.
go.
And now 2 aboard. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
There we go.
He went up there and got it. With 2 strikes, I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where you could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there.
Make
Coming
something
back in that
happen,
at-bat.
man.
Bo Naylor at the plate now.
I ain't want to leave
You
my
have
boys
to
out
find
here
a way to
hanging.
Score the runner from third,
let me
especially
get
with less
involved.
than
Let me
2
get
outs.
some.
Wait for the pitch you want and hit it as hard as you can.
Now here's a flare off the bat.
Good
Base
shit.
hit, 1
I'm
run
testing
is
that
in.
arm. I'm
Here
gonna test
comes
that
the
arm.
throw. And he's out.
That's an excellent job. That's the way to
Oh,
come
shit.
up firing right there. Very
It's
aggressive
all right.
and ready to show off
I'm
the
slow
arm.
as
Keeps
hell.
the runner from scoring.
It's
Yeah,
a
we
bit of a
smacking
blowout
him
now,
now.
which gives us a bit more freedom here in the booth.
I'm not sure that's a good thing.
All right, Singy, in ballpark entertainment, you got a favorite mascot race?
Yeah, I love what they do in
Get
D.C.
hit
with
right
the
now,
former
but
presidents.
Somebody always gets tackled. They always get
struggling.
hurt.
I know, and it's just crazy. Imagining running around in those big, bulky
Okay.
suits, and somebody's always going to go down.
Do you remember when Tim Kirkchin ran in the sausage race in Milwaukee?
No, I didn't see that one.
Yeah. Yeah, they used one of the kid-sized ones.
Damn, that bitch
You know,
was
this isn't
in there.
exactly a
I should've just let it
mascot
go.
race, but I love what they do in Atlanta with the freeze.
That
I wanted to
swung like
race
that
the
bit was
freeze
a
at one
strike.
point. I don't think my hamstrings could hold up for it now.
I feel like 5 years ago you could have handled the freeze. It would have been fun. And I would bait you into it and try and get you
got
to
that
train
dub.
to race the freeze. And it just
Game
never
one.
materialized.
Yeah, I appreciate that
And
you
one
had enough
dub.
confidence in me that I could beat a guy who looks like he was going to the Olympic trials at some point or another. But yeah, it's always a great thing to
Got a
watch
hit.
there.
Got a hit. I look like shit, but I got a hit. All right. Next game. Well, hold on. All right, Steven. What carried us to victory? He was on that. He was on that ass. I got one. My batting average went up.
Bottom of the inning,
I gotta
stepping
get
up
that
for the
up,
Guardians, Thomas Hines.
Thomas
I've been struggling. Gotta get it together.
Manning back to work. Pitch misses there, and that's ball one. Hines patrolling center field, just 21 years old, and he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over 300 in his last 10 games. Throw on to Torkelson. That's one out the bottom of the second.
Ball that big got me. 5-0 right now.
The center fielder, Thomas.
And first offering is fouled off. To the right side, and he can't come up with it. Still finds a way to get off the throw, and they get him. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they cleaned things up for the out.
Tracked that bitch.
Here in Cleveland, now it's the right fielder, Kerry Carpenter. Swing at a high fly ball. That's out to center. And there's one down.
Yeah.
Man at first, one away.
The center fielder,
Got one. Lisa won the shutout.
Well, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Base hit. Yeah. And out to a board.
Base hit. 2 on, 1 out. Come on. Come on. Smoke that shit.
Bo Naylor now at the plate.
So easy to look at the big boys in this lineup, but he has been a pleasant surprise all season long.
On the ground right side. Slings to second. What a double play that was. Inning over. So no runs. 2 hits. No errors. And 1 left on base. We're through 6 full. It's the Tigers 5 and the Guardians 1.
Damn, that hurt.
Here comes Gleyber Torres.
We could have used that.
The second baseman, Gleyber Torres.
Base hit center field. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Hines at the plate now. That's ball 1.
Hines. Come on.
Inside. Ball 2.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no
Come on,
doubt
bro. I've
that
been
the
hitting
success
like
rate
ass,
goes
man.
up,
Just,
and
you
that's
know,
what he's been doing. It's made a big
throw me
impact
something
for him
good
in recent games.
Let's see if I'm
One
going to
down,
hit it.
base is empty. Hard hit to third.
Motherfucker.
Throw on to Torkelson. Out. Number 2.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Got smacked. We got smacked. I had 2 good hits that was taken from me. Oh my God. All right. Let's close out the series with a dub.
Runner at second, 2 down. Hines will hit next. Really interesting to see him continuing his career as a two-way player at the major league level. Definitely always a topic of conversation around the game.
Oh my God.
Because it's so rare in baseball history. It gets people excited. He's a great athlete to be able to do this kind of thing.
That's out to center field. Meadows
Just
has this one sized up.
Nope.
And makes the grab. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. 1 left. Still only 1 out here in the inning.
We fighting though. All right.
In the air, right side.
I
Carpenter
didn't
coming
move my
on.
PCI
No trouble
over
here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
I'll let you down.
Runner at second, nobody out.
Same scenario.
Just missed.
You know, these Guardians doing a good job of putting the ball into play.
I did not want
that
to
makes
risk
things
it,
more challenging on the defensive side. Yet to strike out, and they're averaging more than a hit per inning.
And that'll fall for a base hit. Now a long throw home. It's
might say, what the hell was I
run
thinking?
comes in.
I was thinking
and it's
that.
a one-run
I was
game.
thinking that.
And that knock bumps
That
his
is what I
hitting
was
streak
thinking.
into double digits, Chris. He's hitting 10 straight.
Yeah, and on a nice trajectory, average going up, OBP, everything he's doing at the plate right now just seems to be working.
Down.
Bo
Slide that
Naylor
down.
at the
Pause.
plate now.
Paul.
Runner on the go. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Drops into the glove. One away.
Just in case it was a ground ball, I didn't want to get caught in the double.
One down, runner at first. And up next for Cleveland, Anthony Volpe. Runner takes off, and ball 4 to aboard.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but you know his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this. But he's going to have to buckle down right here.
2 on, 1 out.
Just put it in
Stepping
play.
in, Travis Bazzana. 2 on, 1 out.
Nah.
Squirts away a little bit. Well done behind the dish.
Come on. Just put it in play, bro.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Hauls it in for the out.
Damn.
Lefties can definitely be a little pull happy up there, especially with pitches that they see pretty well. That was a good example. He hooked an outside pitch, hit that ball in the air to right, just not with much authority.
That ain't a double bit, dog.
In the air, left field. Deerling.
Damn.
That is the inning.
Damn.
2 men left.
Come on.
1 down. So next will be the 4-hole hitter for the Guardians.
All right, come
Thomas
on.
Hines.
Bottom of the 7.
And there's a strike.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Damn.
1 down.
Tie
winning
game.
Run on at first.
Tie game. I can win this here. I just got to get a hit.
Swing and a miss.
Ooh,
it's
that's
0-1.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
Damn, it dropped at the last
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
He probably not going to throw nothing.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
That bitch looked like
that
it.
wasn't an easy pitch to hit.
All right.
It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 away.
Like it was gonna be
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time, a little anxious.
1 out. Runner at second.
Wow.
Hines digs in now.
It ain't going to matter.
Well, both sides equally as strong. So not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
And a foul ball.
That was a bit of lag.
Next pitch is downstairs.
1-1.
I could have won us the game, and I sold.
Just missed. swing and a foul back, and that's out of play.
I didn't
Brennan over at second, one down. And there's the ball.
Full count. Full count.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout.
My God,
and they're down to their last out. Hines added one more to that hitting streak. Had a single and an RBI.
Well, Boog, not too much to lift his mood right now between the loss and his own.
I hit like complete. Damn. But as always, man, I love y'all for coming out and vibing with your boy and sitting through this trash fest. But I promise we're going to pick it up, man. I promise. I just got to get back into the swing of things. No pun intended. But again, bro, thank y'all for coming out to the video. Like, comment, subscribe, enjoy, spread love. And check out my other videos if you haven't already to get caught up. We got some more videos coming out for y'all. Got a TMNT video that I dropped for you guys. And I also got a Tony Hawk Pro Skater 3 and 4 video that I just dropped for y'all, man. Go show that video some love. I appreciate all the love that I'm getting on that video as well. So I do appreciate all y'all. Again, man, check out the next video. Check out the old videos if y'all haven't. I got another one that's coming for y'all, bro. I promise. We go pick it up, but just let me get through the rough patches first. But I also apologize about the audio. I gotta use a different headset when I'm doing the streaming versus when I'm doing the voiceovers, because I have an actual mic for the voiceovers. So I'm trying to get that figured out. But once I do, better quality. Again, man, I love you. See y'all in the next one. Catch y'all.